Well, what a question. One whispered by the anxious and the hopeful alike, for no doubt, a very long time. You ask me if everything's going to be okay, but let me ask you this. What do you mean by everything, and what do you mean by okay? You see, we're caught in a marvelous dance, you and I. This cosmic ballet where the universe plays hide and seek with itself. Is it going to be okay? Well, it already is. It always has been, and it always will be. But not in the way our chattering minds might hope. Consider this. Does the oak tree ask if it will be okay? No, it simply unfolds according to its nature. Much like the river doesn't fret about reaching the sea, but simply flows, carving its path through rock and earth, without a second thought. The ancient Taoist philosopher Zhuangzi spoke of the usefulness of uselessness. It all has a purpose, you see. Perhaps our constant desire for everything to be okay is like trying to straighten the crooked tree, but it's in the tree's very crookedness that it finds its unique beauty and purpose. Everything is in flux, always changing. The okay you seek is as fleeting as morning dew. Life is inherently impermanent and full of change. In the face of this constant flux, the Buddha suggested that peace comes not from resisting change, but from accepting it. Everything, as he saw it, is part of a vast, interconnected web of cause and effect. From this perspective, whether things will be okay depends largely on our ability to adapt and find equanimity amidst the turbulence of life. It's precisely in embracing this constant flux, this eternal dance of form, that we find our deepest peace. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi teaches us to find beauty in imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness. The impediment to action advances action, wrote Marcus Aurelius. What stands in the way becomes the way. From this viewpoint, everything will be okay if we cultivate inner resilience and wisdom. The Stoics remind us that peace and stability are not found in the external world, but within our own minds. Moving to the West, let's recall the existentialists like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus. They faced the absurdity of life head-on, acknowledging that life is often chaotic and without inherent meaning. Yet in this very acknowledgement they found a form of liberation. Sartre's idea of radical freedom suggests that in recognizing the absence of predetermined meaning, we are free to create our own. Camus, in his contemplation of the myth of Sisyphus, found a form of defiant joy in the human condition. To them, whether everything will be okay is a matter of our own creation, our own meaning-making in the face of absurdity. And then there's the wisdom of my own teacher, D.T. Suzuki, who introduced me to Zen. Zen teaches that okayness is found in the present moment, in the act of pure being. When you sit in meditation, you realize that worries about the future and regrets about the past are illusions. The present moment is all there is, and in this moment, everything is already okay. So is everything going to be okay? The answer, my friend, lies in how you choose to engage with life's unfolding. And what if we stare at the truth? Stare right into that abyss? Is everything going to be okay? Oh, it's going to be far better than that. It's going to be an adventure, a cosmic joke, a divine play. It's going to be sad and joyous, terrifying and exhilarating. It's going to be life in all its messy, glorious, unpredictable randomness and serendipity. Because we are at once both a drop in the ocean and the entire ocean, we are the entire ocean in a single drop. By aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life, by being like water, like the ocean, which adapts to any shape, we find that everything is indeed okay because we are part of a greater whole that is inherently balanced and complete. In the end, the only thing that's really wrong is our persistent illusion that things should be other than they are.